Wheelspin, also known as Speedzone in North America, is a Wii racing game made by Awesome Play and published by Bethesda in 2009. This game is terrible. Or as Nintendo Magazine called it, it's really bad. Why is it bad, you ask? Well, because this is a racing game with terrible car control and horrible motion control steering. You touch a wall, you crash. You touch an opponent, you crash. You steer slightly too hard, you crash. You steer slightly too light, you crash. You take a mandatory jump, you crash. You respawn, you crash. Random obstacle, you crash. Random hole in the road, you crash. Random bump in the road, you crash. Bad camera angle, you crash. Another random hole in the road, you survive? Nope, you crash. This is why Nintendo Magazine also wrote in their review, you might as well chuck your money down the drain instead. At least you'll be able to control where it's going.
All of this just works. It's not, I'm not kidding.
But if the game is so bad, how did I enjoy it? Well, this is one of those situations where some stuff is so weird or bad that it becomes fun. Like the laughably bad crash animation. Or the UI being mirrored when you look backwards. Or the atrocious looking cars.
16 times the detail.
Or this weird effect that makes it seem like you are dying when you go fast for a long time. I learned from the booklet that comes with the game that this apparently is supposed to simulate what a driver would see and feel when pushing the car to the absolute limit.
It's so dumb.
It's so dumb, it's brilliant.
No! It's just dumb!
Or what about the screen with facts, which tracks the amount of time you spent on the facts screen. And it also showed I crashed 11 times per race on average. Another thing I appreciated about this game is that it sets a clear, challenging challenge. There are 3 modes with each 10 events to beat. In solo mode you need to drive a minimum speed for a certain amount of seconds within a certain amount of laps. This is dumb.
It's so dumb.
Because this also means that you do not want to go too fast, since you will then complete laps faster and not maximize the amount of time spent hitting the minimum speed. The final event for solo mode is really hard. First I tried cheesing the level by driving the track in reverse, but the developers were smart enough to add time for every second driven the wrong way. However, they didn't think I would drive in reverse to get enough space to get the required amount of seconds. Which is how I beat the final level with no shame and got my first cup. The second mode is race mode, which always ended in me winning by 30 seconds or me losing by 30 seconds. There was one real hard race, but I did make it in the end to get my second cup. Lastly, there is the battle mode. Collect weapons and destroy your opponents. At first I was struggling a lot. Some weapons are much stronger than others. Like this machine gun, for example, is terrible to aim and doesn't do much damage. So I developed a strategy where I would just camp the purple power-up, which gives a homing missile, and after that I won almost everything. So I received my 3rd cup and the 4th cup for completing every event in the game. So now I never have to touch this terrible game again. But maybe I will.
What up, Sonic Squad? Today we're doing some Sonic racing. Ready? Let me show you how it's done. Gotta get these rings. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, almost there. First place! That wasn't that hard.